Misfits, and welcome to the Misfit Adventurers podcast, a TTRPG podcast where our group of friends sit around and play some of our favorite games set in our own homebrew settings. I am the Dungeon Master, Amanda, and I hope that you will join us and enjoy the stories we have to offer.
One second.
Oh, he said 1 second.
No, you're fine.
He's got to put the mask back on.
What makes you sleepy?
I'm changing over from my 5
hoping-
gigahertz to my regular.
I was so hoping when you put the mask on, you would sound like Bane. I was so
Oh, hold on.
You really adopted the dog.
I want the voice filter! I want Revan voice
I
filter
want
so
I
bad.
was
so bad.
born in it, molded by it.
Gosh.
I didn't see the light of day till I was already a man.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted so bad. Oh no, he's probably putting it back on.
No, I
Oh,
love this.
100%.
I love the commitment.
You gotta commit to the bit, man.
But we can't hear him when he wears it.
I mean, yeah.
It's
I mean-
point.
Can you really not hear me when I wear it?
It's
Oh, now-
very muffled.
Yeah,
It's
Oh, I can
that was
hear
better.
when you talk.
It's slipping out there.
Oh my god!
What about now?
Yeah.
Can you hear it now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, Joe. We got all the noise of
Really
you moving the
adopted
mic
dog.
up.
I was molded by it.
I've never been so glad to be recording.
Yes!
I can't hear it all.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's okay. It's okay.
That's such a beat. Oh, God.
I didn't know it was in 2 parts.
Yeah, it's in
Oh
two.
my god.
That was worth every cent.
Oh,
Amazing.
Oh my god. Amanda, that better be one of the shorts.
Oh, God.
I haven't done one in weeks, but sure.
That would be a good one.
Okay. I'm collecting myself.
That was amazing.
Sorry, I'm the worst.
No.
No, that was pretty great. I think we all needed that.
Yeah. Can confirm. Needed.
All right. The last time we were all together, the party was crowded around the docks around a recently ambushed and newly unconscious Allie. You, after some deliberation, took him to kind of be temporarily locked up in the town jail or whatever, while you went to try to find a lead-lined box to put the earring in. Fortunately, there was one at the blacksmith, the very last one. You were able to get that. Threw the earring in there before he was able to affect Isla once more. You had a little bit of a meeting with a drillist. He told you that he was headed to Meldorai, and told you your ship would be ready the next day. Let's see, what else happened? There was sort of the awkward or uncomfortableness of Allie getting over being affected by the earring, and he was a little awkward afterwards, seemed to feel pretty guilty for how he acted. Then I guess y'all basically cast off and headed to Navalor. You had some storms along the way. You hit sort of like a heavy gale at one point. But for the most part, smooth sailing so far. You've been at sea for a few days now. But the last thing that happened is, as you guys were sailing, you heard this sort of enchanting singing, this sound of singing. And something, or a group of somethings, had been spotted not too far away swimming in the water. I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Let's go.
Oh, fuck. Jesus. Okay.
Shit. Oh,
You're going to jail.
Woo!
Hang on. You know what?
You're good.
I need to roll for... God, do I think I need
The
to
crew?
roll for the entire crew.
I mean, if they're on deck, then I guess so,
My
huh?
God.
Oh no.
Hang on.
Guys, I think we're fubbernocked.
Yeah, speak for yourself. We're good.
Give me a second while I figure out.
You're good. You're good.
No.
Put it in this chat.
Oh my god, both of those rolls are so awful. Amazing.
I'm not the only
Oh,
one who rolled
shit.
bad.
Oh, why do I... That's the wrong character sheet. I need to run on it. Clicked on the wrong one. Still, that still makes it's the same.
Okay, let me roll for... Man, we love a wisdom save for Allie, don't we?
Well, hopefully this DC isn't 20.
It's not, but he still failed.
Yeah.
By one! Damn it.
Some things never change.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Okay. Hang on. Let me put
Some things never
my
change.
failures in one pile. Okay. Jeez, what is the mods for? Let me roll for Mrs. Crocker.
Is it bad that I thought of
She's
Mr. Crocker's wife?
berries! Mr. Crocker. Okay.
Wow. Sorry, I just got that.
You good?
Wow. I didn't realize. Wow. I guess I forgot his name was Crocker. That's crazy.
Vice.
Come on, no. The only girl for Vice is Isla, don't you know? Or no, I guess, well, maybe Sarah Lee. Oh, no, it's kind of Sarah Lee.
I'm Team Vice.
I don't think Isla's Team Vice.
Yeah, I don't think she's Team Vice.
Hey, a lot of people weren't Team Edward, so
Myself included, I was
Audrey's
not
Team
Edward.
Vice.
Is she
It
really?
It is hilarious.
Audrey very much hates what I'm doing right now, yeah.
Really? She doesn't like
It's so
Allie?
funny.
Aw, that's
She just
sad.
likes...
shocker.
Yeah,
Is she
shocker.
up to date?
Yeah, I caught her up. We had a pretty long phone call
Mm.
last week. Just
Yeah.
catching up on life.
Okay, that was...
I have to say, I didn't think I'd see Isla in her, oh, it was an accident, he won't hurt me, shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, Crew's
Girl,
doing
that's
pretty
domestic
good.
abuse.
No, it wasn't him, and she knows that, and she doesn't want him to have to, like... She knows that he wouldn't have done that if he were actually himself.
Right, no. And to be fair,
This is
I
not
cannot
like
believe...
an actual, like... Look, if he wasn't controlled by the earring, it would be out. right? Like,
Right.
no,
Yeah.
you know?
Mhm. Cursed items are, crazy. I mean, it is actually
No,
crazy
it was just
that,
when I heard what you were saying, I was like,
it sounds coded, right?
Fair
Yeah.
to all the fans out there, the like. couple
Honestly,
people that actually watch
I
this
think
show.
you owe him
We
an
don't
apology.
support domestic violence.
I think you owe him an apology now that we know it was the earring that caused him to fight with Vice, and you kind of give him a lot of shit for that. So
Yeah, I did apologize for kissing him without his consent. So
That was really
Why
nice.
are
That's
you
true.
still
Consent is not.
cursed?
yeah, we need to have
So
like
what
an
is it
actual
like-
another talk.
That's funny.
We need to have another talk, but I didn't want to monopolize last week's session. So
Did I get everybody?
It is crazy to think about like the
Wendy,
Twilight
Arby,
like
Sanders,
fandoms.
Sarah Lee,
How like there was Team Ever and Team Jacob, and they just like both were trash.
Donald, Carl Jr.
yeah, and then Jacob ended up falling in love with her daughter.
Like,
It's
what
just-
the hell was that?
It's just
Let's not talk about Twilight. Okay, I rolled for the crew, and they did pretty well. Okay,
oh no.
Darren, what did you get?
I got a 1.
Oh no! Oh, I just saw.
I rolled a nat 1, and my mod for
No.
wisdom saving throws is +0.
Oh my gosh.
11 for Isla.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna go
And a
great.
5
yeah.
for Orlana.
Guys,
Yeah,
guys,
it's bad.
this is.
It's gonna go great, guys.
Oh my god.
I told you we were fubbernucked.
Does not get better.
I
No,
told
we're
you.
We're fine.
Darren.
We survived
This is
so
not
much.
We're
supposed
doing
to be
great.
so hard.
The dice do what they want, man.
We're all bad at wisdom saving throws.
Speak for yourself, Brish.
Okay,
Save
most
us,
of us
team.
are bad.
Save us.
Oh my
That's what I'm
god.
trying to do.
Okay. I need. You know what? Let's roll for initiative, shall we?
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Wait, what did Hoots get?
Yeah,
7.
what if it's
7?
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
we're not hitting it.
In jail.
Oh no.
okay? Let's
Why
Oh,
didn't I get this
now
last
I roll high.
Yeah, this is better.
Okay, this is decent. Actually, it's not decent. It's good, but
Okay. You know what? I need to
18 in it.
Oh god, this dice is going in dice jail tonight.
Yeah, mine's doing the same thing.
I
Rolled a 1 and then a 2.
can't. Only 2.
If you roll
of
enough times, you'll
succeeded.
get.
Only 2 of you succeeded on
Wait, who was the other?
Joe.
Seven,
Oh.
barely.
I
Oh,
12 succeeded.
12 is
What?
12 is that's not a high number, guys. Okay?
Pogo.
Not.
No,
Not a high. Do not be like.
Pogo's in jail.
Oh,
I
let's
just barely
go.
didn't succeed with my 11. That's so sad.
Wow.
Pog you.
I so thought I failed.
You barely succeeded.
It does make me feel better that I had no shot at that.
Gosh.
Revan is just analyzing the song. He's just like listening to it, and it's like, It's like, what? This is in Lydian mode.
Okay, I'm gonna move y'all to a map. Okay.
Very stimulating.
Yay!
I like the little siren
Yeah.
icon things.
Okay, let's get some initiatives going. And I'm not entirely sure how I want to handle the crew. I might just treat them as like,
One turn.
I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I want.
Oh, yeah, these sirens are sexy.
I
they
mean,
should be.
sirens, man. They're supposed to be sexy.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
true.
Isla, what'd you get? For 12?
Yes, sorry, I was trying to click off from Roll20. Yeah, 12 for me and an 8 for Orlana.
I'll get the Orlon in a second. I'm going in order.
Oh,
Is that a
sorry.
16 for Theron?
Yes.
Okay, now 8. Chi. Is that
I got a
18?
18 in it.
In it. Doreen the Mean. Oh,
5.
buddy, what have you? Who?
That
who
die
did
is
you
going in
upset?
jail.
What have you done?
The dice gods were not happy that they didn't get their tribute for 2 weeks.
19 for Revan. What did Hoots get?
22.
22.
So a little
Nice.
redemption.
Nice. Allie got 11 plus 8, so 19 for Allie.
Oh, good for him.
He's got that quick draw feat.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to say, did Allie fail? He failed.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay. Sirens. Sirens are gonna go. Didn't do super well.
Okay.
That's
Good.
probably good.
Yes.
Okay, and let's add in. Gosh. I don't fully know. I'm gonna have a yellow dot for crew that succeeded. I'm gonna have a red dot for crew that failed, okay?
Cool.
That's because otherwise it would be absurd, alright?
Yeah.
So, and
Well,
we'll just have them go last.
it brings me back to when we used to use the circles for our characters.
Good times.
Right?
Crazy to think about.
Throwback. Okay. Top of the round is Hoots. Now,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, Hoots, you failed that wisdom save. So, you are charmed. So you are charmed until this song that these sirens are singing ends. You
Oh no.
you were hang on. Okay, while charmed by the siren, target is incapacitated and ignores the songs of other sirens. If the target is more than 5 feet away from the siren, you must move on your turn toward the siren by the most direct route. You don't avoid opportunity attacks, but before moving into damaging terrain, or whenever you take damage from a source other than the siren, you can repeat the saving throw. You won't be moving into damaging terrain. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
End of my turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Was that wisdom? Wisdom
Yeah.
saving throw?
But basically, you know what? Just pick a siren, and you need to move towards it. And
Full movement?
yeah.
Okay. Hoots is going to say, ooh, hoot hoot. Beautiful song.
Ooh, what a
I am right on the siren with my entire fly speed.
that's fantastic.
Ooh.
God damn it.
Next is Allie's turn,
Oh.
who also failed. You know what? He's gonna teleport to the side.
Oh my fucking god!
Ah,
Retro.
man.
Shit, bro. Damn.
All right, Revan, it is your
Oh
turn.
no.
Two
Okay.
of your friends have just.
So I guess I'm gonna get as close as I can while staying on the boat to the siren that Hoots has flown to.
Mhm.
Do I have any idea what will stop Hoots or like any of them from being affected by this?
I feel like you're. Well, make a. Oh, Hoots, you need to repeat that.
Oh, thank you.
Wisdom save, and so does Allie.
Oh. That's gonna be a 4. That's gonna be a 4.
Yeah, Allie failed too.
I don't know shit.
What'd you roll?
A 2.
You're unsure.
Yeah. Unless it's in. Wait, hold it. What's the mod for that? Hold on. I need to ask what I was rolling for.
Intelligence.
Okay, I got a 9, so I might.
9.
Better than a 2 for sure.
You're probably unsure whether this is a spell or an innate ability or an item being used. You've not sailed around super often, so you have probably never encountered sirens before. So you're not entirely sure just yet.
Okay, well, I am gonna cast Ray of Sickness at the siren that Hoots is currently on top of. So that will be a 27, nat 20 to hit.
Woo!
Definitely hits.
Oof.
So I'm gonna need a con save. Hold on.
I think that's right.
Yeah, con save, and then
Con save.
that'll be. Hold on. Whoa. What the? 20 points of damage.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Con. That's a 16 on the con.
So that passes. Okay. So you're not poisoned. And then I guess I'll also ready my blade and ignite it with some lightning. And that'll be my turn.
Damblage.
Cool. Chi, you are
Okay.
also. I mean, you're like, what the fuck are my friends doing?
Cool. I'm gonna go up, stand next to Revan. And hang on. Let me mark it off. And then I'm just gonna like shout across the water, and just be like, Salune, you have not abandoned us yet, and I'm gonna cast Beacon of Hope. So this is gonna be literally everyone, crew, cast. So everybody, you have advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws. And then if you're healed at all, you regain the maximum number of HP possible.
Fantastic.
So, that's my
Clutch
turn.
cleric.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Firin.
Did you say that it's charmed?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah!
I have advantage against charms,
Okay.
so I'm gonna try again. It might not work. Nope, that didn't work. Let's try it. Okay,
You
so
need to use
what do I have to do?
all of your movement to move towards a siren.
Okay, does that include, like, my action?
You need to. Your action is to get to the siren.
So my question is, like, I'm dashing, yes.
Yeah.
So I measure
Oh.
correctly. Okay.
Let's dash.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
She's so sexy out there in the water. You gotta get to her.
Yeah, I will definitely get there if I'm dashing.
Well, once you enter the water, like
Yeah,
Hoots
you're-
flew, Allie
Yeah.
teleported. Once you enter the water, it's half movement for you.
Ew, okay.
Could be interesting.
So into the water would be like 15.
Okay.
So then that'd be like 37 more. I'd still get there. No, it'd be 15. What's 15 plus 22?
You're asking the wrong person. I don't.
I'd
50
be
plus 7?
right next to him,
Okay.
Okay, cool.
right there.
You may repeat the save now that it's the end of your turn.
With advantage because of chi.
Yes.
Yes.
That was a 3 and a 7, so no.
Wow. Wow, guys.
I'm gonna change dice.
Wow. Isla,
Well,
You gotta get to one of those hot ladies.
I
You
imagine
also
I can
got-
get all the way up to this
You
one.
also
Yeah.
you
Oh.
get good. Awesome.
Not right on him, sorry.
Don't tackle her. She's not Allie.
Yeah. Sorry. And then I can make my save again?
Yeah.
With advantage.
Oh god, what dice do I want to with advantage? What dice do I want to use?
Wow,
I'll
I
use
can't
these two.
believe. Can't believe so many of you failed.
I got an 11 again.
It's not enough.
I rolled a
It's 5 out
10
of
and an
7.
8.
Damn.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
We're doing
What
great.
happened?
I swear to God, if we if I kill
Team wipe.
you guys because you all failed.
Amanda, when she came up with the sirens.
It's not even
I think I'm still the party today.
Oh man. All right. Man. So, these sirens that have people right next to them, they are gonna grab you guys and dive down.
Ooh.
So, the move is called Drown. The siren begins to dive straight down, holding its prey in order to drown its adversary. Now, obviously, this won't work on Isla or Allie because they can breathe underwater. But anyone grappled by the siren must succeed on a DC 12 Dex or Strength check. The DC will be raised by 5 for every siren assisting in the drowning. Right now, none of them are assisting. If y'all are below half health or have no swim speed, you have disadvantage. You can redo the saving throw, but must make a con saving throw at the end. Wait, at each of its turns, the grappled creature can redo the saving throw, but must make a con saving throw or begin to suffocate. Cool. Alright. So, y'all aren't taking any damage just yet. But Hoots, Allie, Theron, and Isla are all pulled under the water.
Love it.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great time. And they're continuing to sing while this is happening. The other ones continue to sing as well. All right. Orlana. She also failed, didn't she?
So she's gonna go 5. Oh, I can't move her. 5, 10, 15, 20, and then she can only go 5 more. Oh, but then she can dash, which would get her.
I gave you
Two.
control.
Okay, cool. With her dash action, she could get here. And then I guess she's gonna try and make the save. Hopefully she'll have better luck than me with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she rolled a nat 20, so I think she's good.
She succeeds. So she's now immune. Anybody that succeeds is immune for the day. Darren,
Yup.
pick a pretty lady, man.
Yeah, we're going to this one.
Cool.
And then
Just yeeting for
try
yeeting for
the.
pussy.
I got a nat twit. What the fuck?
That's what I said.
You say yeeting her pussy?
It's kind of. I mean, am I wrong?
Hey,
Am I?
I'm gonna make it
Well, they don't
really,
have one though. They're
Actually, it will be a
Okay.
cloaca.
Okay,
I'm gonna
eating
make a
for
really bad
titties.
joke
Fine.
that
I
builds
got
off
a nat
of
20,
Claudia's.
so I'm good.
okay.
The immaculate conception of Claudia's joke right there. I loved it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is that a Sarah thing?
It is, yeah. You got it.
I knew it.
I figured a pussy joke was the only chance I had.
Wow. Yep. I mean, you're right. You're right.
That's a weird one.
Me and Sarah have an inside joke about Immaculate Conception involving this campaign. One day I will tell
Oh
you.
god.
Why would she give me something that you're gonna immediately catch out on?
I did tell her that I may never catch it unless it's an inside joke, but I feel good. I actually called a thing. Okay, so yeah, for Darren and Orlana, you guys swim up to these things totally entranced, and then the second you get up there, you kind of shake yourselves out of it, and you are right in front of this, like, beautiful, but also, like, frightening sea creature that just sort of looks at you and grins, and you see that they have very sharp teeth. Great. Okay, it is the crew that failed. You guys watch as...
God.
I will read them off. You guys watch as Vice, Carl Jr., and Donald dive off the boat and just start swimming, probably, like, in just this general direction or something like that. The crew that succeeded, which is most of them, is
crew
Mrs.
that failed to
Crocker.
reroll.
Yeah, they
With
do
wisdom
need a reroll.
advantage.
Mrs. Crocker, Wendy, RB, Sanders, Sarah Lee, Pillsbury, Mac, and Ronald. They all succeeded. So they're all, like, running around, manning the ship, and, like, what the fuck? What do we do? What are they doing? What is happening? They're freaking out. Okay, let me roll for, fail for Vice. Success for Carl Jr. So he's confused as fuck. Fail for Donald. Alright, so Carl Jr. snaps out of it, but the others do not. Okay, Hoots, you are grappled and underwater. You can... You're also still charmed, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. So, of course, going through everything I can do, I have something called Stillness of Mind. You can use an action to end one effect on yourself that is causing you to be charmed or frightened. So I will... One of my actions, I will choose to not be charmed anymore.
Okay.
So I'll say just like shake out of it. Then let's see. Yeah,
It's like a legendary resistance.
yeah,
Right?
nice, isn't it?
Basically is.
And you said I still have to do a strength. Was it a strength check?
Yes, you have to do. You have to do either a Dex or Strength check to break the grapple. It's not a super high DC.
Okay. Dex or strength? Dex. Okay. Oh, hopefully not too much. 11?
11 is not quite high enough.
Perfect. So I am still grappled underwater, but I am not charmed.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
Stillness of mind. Excellent.
You. Let's see. At the end of each. I think you need to make a con saving throw. Because I think the act of trying to wriggle out of the grapple could potentially use up some air.
12.
Okay, hang on. Let me look up something.
Oh no.
Dice. Let me know, so I will banish my dice as well. Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's see.
Fuck. What am I gonna do?
So, I'm a little confused by this. Okay. So, at the end of each of its turn, the grappled creature can redo the saving throw. but must make a DC 15 con saving throw or begin to suffocate. So, does that read to you as like he's now suffocating?
I think so.
I think so. I don't know how suffocation works in 5e though.
No.
Yeah.
He didn't break the grapple, so he's still suffocating underwater.
Yeah, he's stuck underwater.
So, what's your con modifier?
Con is +2.
Okay, you have 2 rounds left.
Whew.
Before you drop to 0 hit points and start dying.
Love that.
It's-
Okay, thank you.
You'll have advantage on death saves.
you do have advantage
okay.
on death saves. Allie.
But advantage on death saves is like breaking the game.
That's a reference to another video.
Yes.
That's great.
Okay, it's Allie's turn. Allie's not, he's probably just chilling. He's probably just hanging out down there. He probably thinks it's great. He will, repeat his wisdom save.
He's like, no, I actually like this.
This is nice.
But he
Who's
can't
that
suffocate, right?
No, he can't suffocate.
Okay.
That's right.
He also
I'm not worried about
can't
him, then.
succeed on his wisdom save either. Alright. Revan.
Can I see Hoots in the siren still,
Hoots
or
is-
no?
Under the water, he's probably... Let me look at their swim speed. He's like 40 feet underwater.
Oh.
Jesus. Ugh.
Sips from mug.
How fast do you think I could sink if I jumped in the water?
What a question.
I don't know.
Like, if I jumped in the water with 30 walking speed, do you think I could sink far enough to be able to see them and get within 60 feet of range of them?
You're so heavy, you know what? I feel like you... This is gonna come back to bite me one day. I feel like you sink twice as fast as you can walk. I feel
Fantastic.
like you can sink 60 feet. if you want
Okay.
to.
So I am gonna jump in the water and sink until I can see Hoots and the siren.
Okay.
And can I hit just the siren with ray of
Oh,
sickness?
you know what we
or
need to do?
Yeah, when you
go
come
back
back.
and come back?
Yeah, we do. All right. So you're sinking until you can see them. Yes.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna cast another ray of sickness at I'll just go up first level this time.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a 23 to hit,
Yeah.
and then 11 points of damage on the Hoots siren.
It's really hurt.
Good.
And that's my turn.
Cool. Chi.
I just realized I probably can't see that siren from where I'm at. That's why Ray Revan sank. Huh.
Yeah.
It's annoying. Okay, I might just do...
I love the mental image of you standing next to Revan and him just like jumping off the boat and just
I have to go. My planet needs me. He like
like,
goes in like this,
bye.
straight down. Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
I guess what I could do, because I'm just... Yeah, why not? Which level do I want to do it at, huh? So that would be that much. Pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so I'll do a guiding bolt at second level, and I'll do it I'll do it at the Darren siren.
Okay.
2 hits. How does this work again? Not the wrong thing. There I am. Okay, so it's my mod. Okay. To hit, that is gonna be fuck. Less than 10.
Less
so
than 10? No.
No, well, it's actually 10 even, now that I think about it. Damn it.
Just misses.
So, wow. That's okay. It's alright. I mean, that's my effing turn.
Okay. Theron, were you one of the people pulled under?
I'm just chilling. I'm having a good time.
You're just chilling. You're having a good time. Yeah, this sexy lady. You're not suffocating. You haven't like fought or tried to break a grapple yet. You're just enjoying the grapple. Could change in the future soon. But you can only hold your breath for a number of minutes equal to your con modifier. So, what's your con mod?
2.
Okay, so you can hold your breath for 2 minutes, which is a lot of rounds,
Yes.
before things start becoming problematic.
Okay.
You can repeat your wisdom save.
Much better. That is a 21.
Yes, you are no longer charmed. And so now you're like
So
40
now I get
feet
to
below
panic.
water, being held by this sea creature, and you're like, oh, shit.
Good
Don't
times.
you hate it? Don't you hate it when that happens?
Yep.
Isla, you are charmed.
I'm still charmed, but I can't drown, so I guess I'm just gonna try and make my save again. Do I still have advantage?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I rolled 2 15s for a 16.
You are no longer charmed.
Yay! And that's the end of my turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it is the siren's turn. Goodness. Okay, so I guess we'll start with the one on Darren. Darren is no longer charmed, and the siren probably realizes that. So, it's going to attack you, Darren, with its claws. We'll see. We'll see if I hit you. I don't think I will. That's a 7.
Yeah, that definitely misses.
That misses. Let's go after Hoots. That's a 10. No. Let's see. Eiley? Eiley?
Let's do all the names together.
Wow.
Come on, Eiley.
Come on. Allie. Let's see. Hang on. I'm trying to...
I love that we all struggle with Isla and Allie's names.
It's not
It's
just me
just like-
anymore.
A thing
That's
now.
Takes damage from a source other than the siren. A target can repeat the saving throw. Alright, so
Yeah.
the one on Allie's definitely gonna attack him. And actually hits, which is crazy. Alright. Okay, Allie takes some damage. Okay. Now the one on Theron is gonna attack Theron. That's a miss, for sure. 1000%. And then we've got the one on Orlana. 21.
Yep.
A 21 hits.
That will be 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then The last one's on you, Isla, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's an 18.
1 second. Let me switch to my other character sheet. 18 hits. Yes.
Okay, that one die has rolled a 1 so many times.
That's good. That's what I want to hear.
It's 11 points of slashing damage, though. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. And let's see. I think the ones on the people that have succeeded on their saves probably actually all the crew is right here, so I think they're pretty much all still gonna keep singing. They can do that as a bonus action, so they're gonna keep singing, just keep singing. Alright, Orlana.
Okay, so she saved, so she's not charmed, and she was just hit by this thing, so she is going to attack with her short sword.
Mm-hmm.
And she is going to roll a 22 to hit.
Yes.
And that's 1d6 plus 4. 1d6. 4 plus 4 is 8 points of slashing damage. I just tried to touch screen my computer. That's not how that works. Okay, and then she's gonna bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And swim 15 feet back to the boat.
Okay. I'm gonna say you're not on the boat because you'd have to climb up the side of it.
I figured so.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Darren.
Okay.
Ooh. I think... Did Orlana get pulled under at any point?
She did not, no.
Okay.
Because she swum over after all of them took their turn.
Then she's fine. Alright, Darren.
Okay. I am going to... How far under are the ones that are on like Hoots and Allie?
40 feet under.
Okay. I'm trying to do...
Pythagorean
Yeah.
theorem.
Yeah.
Pythagorean. A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Hey, I left in hearing for a reason. I don't want to hear it again.
Well, I have bad news for you, because I think math is in this game or something.
God, it's so in this game.
What?
And sometimes
What?
it makes me really upset, not gonna lie. I'm like, God damn it. There's no escape from math.
Okay, fuck, that's not math that I can do in my head.
Right? I was
Easily.
I'm even impressed.
Not easily, but like...
I'd be pulling up that calculator.
Yeah, I figured it was in range.
Or one of those
Just
websites
wanted
that does it for
to
you.
check, yeah. Just found a hypotenuse calculator. Okay. So I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level on the one that's on Hoots.
Oh.
So I need a Wisdom saving throw.
Gotcha. 13.
That is a failure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good roll. Okay, so she's going to be taking 23 points of psychic damage.
The one on Hoots?
Yep.
She dies.
Hey.
Yay!
She's been hit.
And I
A few times.
think that's my turn. Pancake's just going to come run over here and be with Chi.
Cool. All right. The crew, they're kind of like just swimming all out in the water. We'll say, gosh. Let's see. We've got 1, 2. It's really just 2 now. So Carl Jr. starts swimming back to the boat. But Vice and Donald keep going out. We'll say that, Darren, you now find yourself with Vice and Donald, and they are just entranced. Let's see. Mrs. Crocker will take command of the helm while the other member of the crew kind of just make sure we're not going anywhere without everybody else, and they're just sort of maintaining the status quo. Hoots, the one in front of you is dead. You are 40 feet below water and running out of air. You're also muted. This is my favorite bit.
At least it wasn't when I joined it.
My favorite bit.
Okay, so I'm going to expend my full movement to get up in the air. Can I get airborne from the water, or is that not entirely? Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
So I'll say I'm like 5 feet above water.
Yeah.
Can I? Since the whole crew's here, how far can I throw this? 20, 60 feet of thrown. Okay, can I throw my... Shoot, is this siren under... All these sirens underwater?
No, that one's you can see that one. It's not underwater.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pointing as if you can see where I'm pointing.
Yeah, I see it, yeah. I would love to throw my spear at the one with the whole crew and Darren.
Okay. If you roll in that one, you're totally hitting Vice.
Perfect.
Stop! Don't say that!
That is an 8, so I will be hitting nobody.
You're not hitting Vice, but you're certainly getting close.
Is there anything I can do?
Well.
Amazing.
Bonus action. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's my turn. That's all I can do.
Okay.
I wish I could do more.
Yeah, Allie's underwater. He's gonna repeat his save. Hey! He succeeded.
Yay!
Wow, amazing. Nat 20.
Ooh.
So he sort of comes back to himself underwater, and he's probably like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, but that's his turn. Revan, you are sinking.
So now that I've seen this other siren go down, I'm gonna just try to swim back up to the surface.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just use all my movement to try and get up to the surface? Or did I sink too far?
So your movement's normally what, 30 feet?
30, yeah.
And you sank past that, but it's half movement swimming in water, so you're not back to the surface yet.
Okay.
But I mean, you're not gonna drown because you don't need air.
No.
No.
So let's see. I'm how far? 35 feet from this other siren, horizontally. Vertically, I'm like 20. So like a 60-foot spell, you think that would hit?
You're fine.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Cool. Okay, then I'll cast Ray of Sickness at first level again.
Okay.
And definitely miss.
Which one are you
with
going
9.
for? The one on...
The one with the
Darren?
whole fam there.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Cool squad.
9's not gonna cut it.
Cool. Okay, that's my turn.
Yeah. Chi, you
Okay.
see Hoots burst out of the water. You see that there's that one that's got on the crew and next to Darren.
Awesome. Yeah. I'm probably. Okay. I'll probably just like, since there's a bunch over there, I think we're gonna guiding bolt again. We're gonna do first level this time. I'm gonna go for the one on Theron this time.
Okay.
That should be in range.
She's 40 feet underwater. I don't think you.
Oh,
can
she
see...
is? Oh, I thought she was one of the ones. Got it. Never mind. One and Darren it is then. And do I use this one? I'll use this one. Maybe. Sure. That's better. Okay. 17.
Yeah, totally.
Finally, like 6 seconds ago, you saw Chi be like, "The light of Salune repels you," and it like just missed. And then she's like, "No, the light of Salune repels you," and it like actually connects.
Oh my
That's, one. I'll get all these. 2, 3, 4. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that siren takes. Let's see. Yes, 15 radiant damage.
Oh.
And the next attack roll made against that siren before the end of my next turn is going to have advantage because it has mystical dim light glittering until then. That's my turn.
15. Math. Okay. Got it. Nailed it. Awesome. All right. Theron. You are grappled. You're underwater. You got this sea monster that's got you. It's not ideal.
It's all good things all around.
Mm-hmm. You can
so
try to break the grapple.
Would that be my action?
Yes.
Okay.
Would be a strength or dex check.
Oh, either one. Okay.
Yep.
Thank God, because my strength mod is negative. Okay, we'll do dex.
Okay.
Just a check.
Okay. Yes.
That is another 21. 18
You
plus 3.
are no longer grappled.
Heck yeah.
You have a bonus action, technically.
I do.
And you are gonna, well, at the end of your turn, you're gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Question. Nope. Just kidding. I just read it. That won't work.
I got excited.
Nope. That won't work. Okay. I'm gonna use my movement to start swimming up, and I'm gonna bonus action summon my blade and pull out a dagger with it.
Okay.
But I can't do a whole lot with that bonus action
Okay.
right now.
Make a con saving throw.
Cool. Con save. Okay. That's cocked. 16 plus 5.
You succeed, so you're not suffocating. You're able to get, 15 feet high.
Yeah, not far, but something.
And actually, you moving away without disengaging, they will take an
you're right.
attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
So, let's 17.
That hits.
That is 10 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
Ouch. Alright. Isla.
Okay, I am going to bonus action disengage because I can do that. And then I am going to swim my 30 feet up and then aim my new short bow with this thing.
Did you get pulled underwater?
Yeah.
Okay, then you need to actually break the grapple first.
Oh, shoot, you're right. Okay.
Sorry.
That's what? Strength, or Dex. Okay, or athletics.
It's strength or dex.
Okay. 9.
You are still grappled.
So I'm gonna action surge.
Mm-hmm.
Try to break the grapple again.
If at first you don't succeed.
Try again. Even worse. That
no.
dice scale too.
Well, you know, that's
so
it's fine. It's fine, man.
So can I? Let me see. What are my bonus actions I can do?
I don't think you can do anything, friend.
I'll just bonus action second wind to gain some health back.
Sure. You can
That's
do
yeah. That was like the only thing I was thinking of.
I
It's like,
yeah.
it's like she's got second wind, but
Okay. It is my turn. I am going to first attack Darren with my claws.
With claws.
I just roll shit when I try to hit Darren. No, that's not gonna hit. That's 5. So, nope. I will attack Allie and miss. The one near Theron is gonna swim up to where you are and attack you. It'll be close. 15.
Yeah, that hits. I'm a win.
Low damage, but 7 points of slashing damage. The one on Orlana, let's do the one on Isla first. The one on Isla is gonna claw, or attempt to claw. 6, it's gonna miss. Okay, the one on Orlana, well, it's not on Orlana. The one closest to Orlana is, gosh. Hang on. Okay. The one close to Orlana is going to start casting a spell. I need Orlana to make a wisdom saving throw.
you still have advantage.
$16.
16.
Someone is so loud outside. I just hear clunk,
I
clunk.
don't hear it at all.
It's very distracting.
Unfortunately, the DC was 18.
God!
So, they're going to look at Orlana and, say, defend us. and has cast Suggestion.
God.
So, that is the Siren's turn. It is now Orlan's turn, so
Wow.
defend me. Sorry.
The meek. Sorry.
Sorry about it.
Let me unmute myself. I guess what she's gonna do is she's gonna swim back over to this little girly and post up.
Girly.
To like give her partial cover.
Sure.
Can she standard actions? She's gonna use her action to ready. I don't know what that means, but it's a standard action.
Okay. Yeah. That's it. Darren. Doreen the Mean.
Okay. I think I'm gonna. You know what? Fuck it. We're casting Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level again, but on the one right here.
On you.
Yeah.
Wisdom save?
Yep.
On me.
Let me double check the mod. 16.
That succeeds, but she is still taking half damage. Okay, so 15. So she'll be taking 7 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And she is not scared.
Not scared. Alright. She does look pissed, though. Let's see. I mean, the crews, they'll repeat their saves. Vice and Donald break out of their spell. So they're over there, like, floundering in the water, and they're like, what are we doing? They're very confused. But that's their turn. Crew does what crew does. Hoots.
Okay. I'm not muted. So that's good.
Starting off strong.
I guess I can. I'll go ahead and expend some of my movement. 5, 10, 15, 20. Great. And she's still up in the surface area.
Mm-hmm.
So I will. Let's see. I'll say I grab my spear while I'm out there, and let's try and see if I can poke her.
I'll give you advantage because you're basically flanking.
Sick. 17 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Great. That'll be 4 damage. And then I'll go ahead do just as a bonus action of melee attack.
Sure.
Unarmed strike. 19 to hit.
Yeah.
And that'll be an additional 9 damage. That'll be bludgeoning.
All right.
And
looking pretty hurt.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Cool. All right, it is Allie's turn. He needs to try to break the grapple, so he's gonna do that first. We'll do. Actually, he's gonna do Dex instead of Strength. Yeah, he breaks the grapple, and he's going to. He's gonna action surge, and wouldn't make sense to use a gun underwater, so he'll use his scimitar and attack. Yeah, that's a hit. Stupid low damage, but it's okay. It's better than nothing. Alright. That is his turn. He'll probably just stay there. Revan.
Yeah, I'm going to continue swimming up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't think I'm quite at the surface yet.
You're like just under it.
Yeah. And I'll cast Ray of Sickness again at first level on the one that the whole crew is attacking.
Okay.
So that's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, for sure.
And 12 points poison damage.
That one is dead.
Booyah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Seriously. Okay. Cool. Does that complete your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, Chi.
Okay, so currently, the side with the two dead sirens, there aren't any sirens above the surface of the water, right?
Correct.
On that side, got it. So what I'm gonna do? I think I can do that. Yeah, cool. Okay, I'm gonna run to the other side of the ship.
Okay. Running over.
And then I think what I'll do is I will probably. Okay, and now and those shit. Wait, are those sirens above the surface of the
Those
water?
sirens are above the surface.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Well, actually, no. The one on Isla isn't,
But the one on
but the one on
Okay.
Orlana is.
Okay, that's fine. Then I'll So then I'll use my bonus action to cast a spiritual weapon. I'll do it. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do it at 3rd level, so it does more damage.
Okay.
And I'll place it. Let's see. The range is 60 feet. That's good. I'll probably just have it appear right next to that siren.
The Orlana one.
The Orlana one, yes.
Oh, yeah.
And it's gonna try and peck the shit out of that siren.
Okay, so Orlana readied to defend.
Yes. So, I guess Orlana's gonna. Man, but it's spiritual weapon.
Yeah, is she attacking the weapon or is she attacking me? Because the weapon doesn't have HP.
See, I figured that she would. You said protect, right?
Yeah.
So she's gonna step in front of it for her reaction and take the attack. That was what I was planning
I
on
like
doing.
it.
Oh shit.
Sorry, Caroline.
Okay.
She can't
can
die.
I-
She's not here.
That's true.
Can I? Okay, so how would that work in time then? Because like, would I? Like,
I mean,
I
I
roll
wouldn't have
to-
any idea.
Roll to hit.
Okay.
And
It's my. Let's see.
if it were to hit the siren, then we'll say it hits Orlana instead.
Hang on. What is my? I'm so sorry. I'm blanking real hard on how to.
Unforgivable. No.
It's like the one time I actually attacked because, you know. Okay, yeah, okay. I wasn't that wrong. Okay, so to hit is gonna be I don't think so. Unfortunately, it's a 21.
Yeah, you hit Orlana.
Oh god, I made it do more damage too! That's so annoying. Okay.
Hey, but doesn't she
Sorry.
doesn't she have to roll because she got hit to see if she's no longer suggested? Is that how it works?
She will, but let's do the damage first.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So I thought that the damage for suggestion was like if the caster or its
Yeah,
allies.
Actually, let me double
So
check.
I don't think.
I don't know how it's worded. I just figured we should at least look at it.
Pursues the course of action described to the best of its ability. The suggested course of action can continue for the entire duration. If the suggested activity can be completed in a shorter time, the spell ends and the subject finishes what it was asked to do. You can also
Well, I protected
specify
it.
conditions that will trigger a specific activity. If the condition isn't met before the spell expires, the activity isn't performed. It lasts for 8 hours, so...
Well, then I could argue that I protected it now and it's over.
She's still threatened, so you need to continue to protect her until she no longer needs protection. I appreciate
I could
you.
argue the other way. You didn't say until I no longer need protecting.
You're still protecting her. Sorry.
Okay. Well, the owl is gonna peck Orlana for like 14 force damage. So.
Okay. Orlana's looking hurt.
Yeah, I know.
She's at 9 hit points.
Oh, oops.
She's at 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
She took damage earlier.
Yeah.
No, I was tracking her HP and I'm at 11 for some reason. I guess I missed something. Oh well.
Rip.
Okay, so I mean, she's gonna be like,
What are you doing? You fool!
Fly, you fool!
Fly, you fool!
Okay, that was my bonus action.
Okay. What's your action?
That changes things. I guess for my action, because my action, I was just gonna attack the fucking siren again, but.
Well, and I mean, that was Orlana's reaction, so it's been used.
Yeah. Can I don't know if this would constitute an action. You tell me. Can I ascertain why the fuck she's taking the hit for my spiritual weapon?
Make a perception or insight check.
Okay. I can't remember which one is better. Perception or insight? We'll go with insight. It's a 21.
Yeah, just looking at Orlana, it seems like she's under the effects of some sort of spell or charm or something. She's doesn't seem to be within her right mind.
Okay. 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 Do I still have my action, or was that my action?
Nah, that's you still got your action.
Okay. I'll just try. I'll try a sacred flame on that siren. So dex save.
Okay. Let's do it. What is that? Oh, 16.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure that succeeds. What's my? How do I? Hang on. What? Where does it tell me? It doesn't actually.
Should be your spell save.
I know. Yeah. Well, does it change? Wait, did we get an increase in our proficiency bonus? No.
I don't remember what.
I don't think we have. 16. That would save.
Okay. Okay, Theron.
That's my turn.
You got a sea monster on you. You did draw your shadow blade. You are still underwater. All of the things.
Cool. Can I do like blade dagger? Is this a melee weapon?
Is the blade a one-handed?
Let's see.
Is it a light weapon?
'Tis a good question. I should know that. It says it counts as a simple melee weapon with which you are proficient. That's all it says. That's a you call.
I go for it.
Okay. Let's do blade first.
Rule of cool.
16.
16 hits.
Cool. That's 12 damage, and then a dagger is 22.
Okay, yeah.
So that's only 4 more damage, but every point counts. And then bonus action, disengage, and swim.
We learn.
We did learn.
Your life.
You're probably not quite to the surface. I think you're what, 5
I
or
should
10
be
feet shy.
Yeah, I should be 10 feet, I think.
All right. Isla, you are grappled and underwater, and
I'm gonna try and break the grapple.
you can also just attack it, you know?
I want to swim away. All I
That's
have is
fine.
a short bow,
I'm just...
which is at disadvantage in close range.
Oh, right. I forgot that that's literally the only weapon you have.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Forgot about that.
Well,
It's a 15.
15? 15 is a success.
Oh, thank God. Okay, bonus action, disengage. I'm out of here. I'm gonna swim my 30 feet up.
All right. Swim your 30 feet up, which is 10 feet shy of the surface.
Can I also, can I swim on the Pythagorean line?
Sure.
So now I'm not 10 feet, you know what I mean?
I thought you hated math.
I do.
Which way are you going?
Back toward the ship, but on.
We'll put you here, and we'll put you 20 feet below.
Okay,
Damn,
cool.
this fight's going on.
I know, right?
Man. Okay, let's, gosh. Alright, let's have the one that's on Allie attack Allie. Miss. Alright, this other chick's gonna come up to you, Theron, and attack. 12.
Misses.
Woo!
I'm wimpy, that doesn't happen much.
We'll have this one swim up to you, Isla, and attack you. 12.
Miss.
Yep. Gosh. I think this one, that the spiritual weapon is next to, I think it's going to...
Ah, yes.
disengage. And then... it's gonna move, towards Ida.
Ah!
Okay. Orlana's turn. It's Orlana's turn.
Sorry, I just put a chocolate covered raisin in my mouth. She's gonna move to protect her girl.
Sure.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I'm fighting
Darren.
against myself right now. Is this how you feel all the time, Amanda?
Fighting yourself?
Mm-hmm.
You learn to compartmentalize.
Mm.
Yeah, I was confused by that too, Benji.
Wow.
I wasn't aware that people willingly ate chocolate-covered raisins.
Yeah.
I like
chocolate-
raisins and I like chocolate.
I mean, there you go. I like chocolate covered almonds.
It's the liking raisins thing
Yeah.
for me. Like,
Chocolate
If
covered
you'd
almonds.
said-
those are the desiccated
If you'd
husks
said
of what
raisins,
were once like
if you'd said-
delicious fucking grapes, man.
Okay,
Like-
Amanda, that's
I like-
too far. You need to
I like
back
The
up.
soulless.
Raisins? Dried cranberries, they're delicious. Dried raisins? No.
You can't say dried raisins are bad, and then say craisins are good.
Cranberries taste totally different from grapes, okay?
Okay, well, you said
And dried
They're all
cranberries
good.
taste totally different from raisins. All right?
I literally can't drink like dessert wines because they taste way too much like raisins to me.
Well, I love dessert
I just don't
wines.
drink dessert
so
wines.
look, we just got
We
different
are
palettes.
getting
Let's get back to this
off
fight.
Darren, it is your turn. I blame myself for voicing what was said in the chat.
Okay.
You're in the water, man.
Yup. And I'm gonna do some.
It's a shame you can't see some of the people that are more hurt.
Some swimming. I'm going to
I'm diving in.
swim over here, and I'm not gonna forget which spot it was this time when I go to move my character. I am going to cast Firebolt at the one that is on Allie.
Okay. Go for it.
That is a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Right. That is 9 points of fire damage.
Cool.
And did he get hit at all? Like
Yeah, he did.
hurt at all? Okay.
He got hit once. He's not that rough looking though.
Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be my turn.
Bigler, you can't call out this single instance of feeling personally attacked when I literally personally attack you like every day of your life. Okay? That's just the relationship here.
This hurts more than anything else you've ever said to me. I feel
Really?
so betrayed right now.
Really.
I mean, maybe don't
Damn.
eat gross shit.
I will say I've had raisins like once
I will leave.
twice,
this game.
but I've never had
Sorry, I
chocolate
love
covered
you,
raisins.
Emily.
So I'm willing to. give
My
you
mouse
the
is
benefit of the
hovering
doubt.
over that X right now.
Don't do it. It would mess up the camera placement in the
That's
picture, and
that's
I'd get
the-
mad.
Not,
That's legit
because
the
we
only
want you
thing
here.
stopping me.
She doesn't care about your feelings. She just cares about the camera.
I actually
Don't
care,
create more
but-
work for me.
That's legit the only reason I didn't automatically leave and come back as a joke.
Okay, sorry. The crew is just gonna start swimming back,
Cool.
and they're confused. The other crew does what they do. Hoots.
Okay, I'm going to.
Now Allie is underwater.
Allie's underwater.
Technically,
How
so is
how deep?
Allie stayed fairly deep. He just broke the grapple and stayed there and kept fighting because he's not at risk of running out of air. And honestly, he's pretty beefy, so he can take hits.
Okay.
Theron, I mean, she's under the water, but she's only like 10 feet below the surface. So you might be able to see her,
Okay.
but she's very far away.
5, 10, 15. I'm gonna use all 45 of my movement. 5, 10. 16. And let's see, how far is my spear? Is that 60 feet? Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna use my spear, and can I see this?
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
Girly up
There's
top?
like
Okay.
literally no rules for underwater
Great.
combat in D&D, so go for it.
That's fair.
Okay, that'll be
You
know
heard
who
her.
has
Wild
rules?
West.
Pathfinder.
7 plus 6. So 13 to hit.
13 does hit.
Whew. Okay, that'll be nice. 11 piercing, I believe.
Nice.
And I can't really do much at this point.
Yeah.
Can I do? Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Cool. Allie is going to just wail on this chick. It's a hit. And that is 11 points of damage. The one on Allie is looking decently hurt, not on death's door, but decently hurt. Oh, did I forget that he can attack twice?
Maybe.
I did. That's sad. Too many characters, man. Okay, that's more damage. Okay. That's not how math works. That's not it. That's not how that works. Okay. It's looking pretty hurt. Blah, 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 blah. Revan!
Yeah, I am
still swimming.
just gonna try to get back up onto the ship.
Okay.
I'm like...
You break through the surface of the water.
Can I get, like, at least part way up the side of the ship?
I feel like I want you to make, like, an athletics check to climb up the side of a boat in the ocean.
Is there something on the side of the boat that looks like it would be easier to...
I mean, yes, but you're still grabbing onto a boat that's rocking in the middle of the ocean.
Would you say athletics?
Yes.
It's not a negative mod, please. How about a 6?
Yeah. You grab and you just don't even get a firm handhold. Like it's rocking, it's slippery, so you're just like chilling next to the side of the boat.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, that's it.
G.
Okay, for my action, I would like to cast Dispel Magic on Orellana. I'm casting it at 3rd level.
Okay. I think... Shit, okay.
Do you need me to read?
I think you have to beat the... Well, read the spell description for me first.
Okay, so choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. The range is 120 feet. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. And for each spell of 4th level or higher, if you're casting this at 3rd level, which is the original level, for each spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
It ends.
Yay!
It just outright ends. So
Yay!
Orellana is no longer charmed.
Awesome. And that's for my bonus action then.
Good job.
Thank you. For my bonus action, spiritual weapon is just gonna once more with feeling, try and attack that siren again.
Yes.
Let's see, what is to... I think that hits. Let me doubly make sure that...
It's a very low AC, so...
Yeah, let me just make sure that I am using the right thing. I think I am. I believe that would be a 14.
Yeah, that hits.
Yay. Awesome. There it is. Okay, yeah. Okay, and that is... Right. 1, and 2, plus my spellcasting ability. Woo! That's 18 force damage.
Dang. Good, finally, they've all taken damage.
Yay! Okay, that's my turn.
Mr. Turn. Viren! You're 10 feet below water. This thing's still fighting you.
Lather, rinse, repeat.
Yeah.
Blade, dagger, disengage, up.
Go for it.
Alright, blade. That's cocked. That is 15?
15 hits?
I think. 9 plus, yes, 15. That is... What do I add? Do I add anything? Yes. 7.
7.
And then dagger is 16 plus something.
Yep.
4 plus 3, another 7.
That one is dead.
Cool.
Yay!
Good job.
Swim up, start swimming towards the ship. Yay!
Alright, you
I'll knock all my shit off.
get, you get about there, probably.
Okay, cool.
Alright, Isla.
Okay.
You're probably like,
I'm
I don't know, 20 feet below water, fighting things. You got a crowd
Perfect.
around you.
yeah. I'm gonna disengage, and I should be able to theoretically swim all the way to the surface, right?
Yes.
So I'm in the water area, not on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna attack with my short bow. I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay.
And I should get advantage because Orlana's right there, right?
Yes.
No, Orlana's on the surface.
Right.
And never mind, I don't get advantage.
This is true.
Okay. That's a nat
Three-dimensional
1.
space is... Nat 1. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, firing arrows into the water, not always effective.
Yeah.
Mm.
My dice they did me so well last week, and every single one of them is doing me so dirty this week.
Man, okay, what should I do for this one that's on... That's on Allie. Man, I kind of wish there was a way to, like, easily... This sounds awful. I wish there was a way to easily drown him. He's too OP. Okay, we'll just attack normally. And miss. We'll have the one on Orlana. Attack her. That's 18.
That hits. Since she attacked her, does that do anything?
She's already out of
I dispelled magic.
Oh, that's right. You did do that. I forgot.
So yeah, you're good.
Perfect.
That's 15 points of slashing damage.
Then can she uncanny dodge?
And take
Does
half.
she have that?
Can she?
Does she have that? Oh, let me look. Sorry.
I can't
Yeah,
remember
she
what
does.
level.
She's gonna reaction uncanny dodge, so she'll take half that for 7.
Cool. Sounds good. And then we've got this chick. You've moved away. Honestly, I think she's gonna double in and... Huh?
She has 4 hit points. Heads up.
I think this one's still gonna go for her, because she's closer. It's fine. She won't die.
Am I tripping balls? Why does she have 4? Does Uncanny Dodge do half? Or what's the...
Uncanny dodge halves the damage, so it went down to 7. She only has 33 hit points and she's at 29 damage.
Why did I think she was at 9 HP previously? Was that wrong? Anyway.
She was at 22 out of 33, so she had 11 hit points before this attack.
That's what I thought. That's what I had said last round. and then you said it was at 9, so I'm confused
Well,
now.
I guess I said that wrong.
4 HP.
She's at 4. Yes.
Got it. Cool.
So the attack was a dirty 20 to hit.
All right.
So that hits.
She's down. So
She's down. Yeah.
Orlana, she's unconscious on the water surface, but because Caroline is not here, she is stable. Because house rule. So
Sorry, Caroline.
we'll skip over Orlana. Darren.
Okay, I think I'm going to just do the same thing I did before, and firebolt the one that's on Allie. Yeah, it's a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
And that is 13 points of fire damage.
That one is dead.
Very nice.
Okay. I'm going to head back to the ship. That's 20.
You want to try to
And I'm gonna try to see if I can climb.
give her a little athletics?
All right.
Let's go.
So -1. So let's see how this. That is a nat 20. So 19.
So, Revy, you watch as Darren just swims up next to you and, like a champ, just climbs up the side.
A little help. Help. A little help here.
Amazing. The
And
crew.
then, let me see.
Yeah. What else?
Let me see if I am within range. I should be.
You might.
I should be within range to cast Healing Word.
I don't know
Yeah,
if
60
you'll
feet.
see her. Up
Oh,
Does
yeah.
it require
should
sight? Does it require sight? Yeah.
Yeah. You can
I
see
think if
within
you get a
range.
little, if you were able to get closer to that side of the ship, then I think I'd say that you can see her. I feel like it would be very difficult.
Yeah,
for
this
you
would
to see
be-
her from where you are.
Yeah, because in this up a level,
Yeah,
yeah.
close, but no cigar.
Yeah, I feel like getting up the side of the ship would be
Right.
like take up a decent bit of my movement
Mhm.
for that. So that's as far as I can go. Pancake's gonna run over to the side,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Cool. The crew gets over here. They're going to try to get up the side of the ship. We'll roll for Vice first. Vice makes it up.
Oh no.
And then Donald. Donald makes it up. So they both make it up to the ship.
A bunch of fucking NPCs make it up the side of the ship.
They're crew members, though. They probably have to have
heavy in
strength.
waterlogged.
Vice
You're
will
just too heavy in waterlogged.
Vice will throw over, like, I don't know, like a rope ladder or something. He'll throw over something to help you out.
This is why I'm Team Vice.
They probably have to have some kind of strength if they're crew, you know? I feel like.
I didn't give them any modifier, they just rolled well.
Oh, wow.
Alright, Hoots.
I will use all of my movement. 5, 10.
Yeah, the threat seems dealt with on this side of the boat.
I don't have any ranged weapons. I threw my spear. Yeah, that's I mean, that's all I can do right now.
Yeah, sure.
Hmm.
Allie is going to Okay. The audience would see Allie pulls out his compass, checks it, and then he's going to teleport. And he'll teleport to this edge of the upper deck. He will... Hang on, let me double check. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Cloak. That was his action, so I don't think he can really do anything else right now. But he sees Isla in the water, so he'll probably just call out, "You okay?" to you, Isla.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Orlana's pretty rough off, but
yeah, he also clocks that, but he definitely notices her second. Okay. Revan.
I just want to get up the side of this damn ship.
It's the DC is lower because a rope ladder's been lowered for you.
Dude.
But like, try to make a 10.
How about a dirty 20?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Man, you climb up that rope ladder so good.
So good. Nobody's ever climbed a rope ladder better.
Oh my god.
I don't think I can do anything, so that's it.
You've got some movement.
I figured, okay, if I got some movement.
We'll say you got like, well, I mean, you probably only have like,
What, 10
I'll give
feet?
you-
is
I'll
not
give
climbing the ship your movement?
I'm giving him 15 feet of movement. No, 10 feet, sorry.
Okay. I'll move 10, and then I'll cast... Oh, what do I want to cast? I guess Ray of Sickness.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
You
First
probably
level.
have the best line of sight on this one.
Okay, then I'll go for that one.
Okay.
And... How about a 15?
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful. And 8 points of damage.
8 points. Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Nice. Okay, Chi.
All right.
Yeah,
The
you
light is
totally
saluting.
see Orlana just like passed out in the water.
That's fine. The Lightus Salune, it repels. We're gonna attack the same. Well, which one looks like? No, I'll probably go for this one. The one that Revan just hit.
That one looks more hurt right now.
Looks more hurt. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If it looks more hurt. I don't know, to be honest, they're kind of... Okay, yeah, we'll go with that one. Guiding Bolt, first level. I'll do this one. Yeah. That will be... 21.
Yep.
And that will be... I'll do this. And then he is. Ow. Okay, so that is That's 17 radiant damage.
That one's dead.
Yay! And then my bonus action, the owl's gonna see if they can peck the remaining one. That would be dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
It's 2d8. One. We'll do this one. 13 force damage.
13. Still up, but getting there.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, Theron, swimming.
Woo. I guess because I'm still half speed, right?
Yes.
Okay. I guess try to go up the ship so I can get up there faster, maybe?
Give me an athletics.
Athletics. Okay, what is my athletics one? Not good. Okay. I got an 18, so -1 is 17.
You make it up.
Cool. Sorry. Is that my action to climb up then? Because I used my movement to get there.
Then yeah, probably.
Okay, then can I use my bonus action to dash and get across the ship at least?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Then I can do stuff next turn.
Great. Isla.
Okay, my plan was to try and climb up the side of the ship.
Give me an athletics check.
We're getting restitute over here.
18 plus stuff.
Yeah, you make it.
Super happy for everybody that made it up in one try.
Just the
I
eyes
missed
closed.
Joe's face because I was on the map screen.
Just want to put out the positive vibes.
Man, it was everything I hoped it would be.
So I'm up on the ship now. I can't attack, huh? Because that was my action.
I mean, or was that your movement? I mean...
I thought I asked that and you said no, it was an action to climb the side of the ship. Did I miss that?
I don't remember what I've said, to be honest. I know
Okay,
that some
well if you're
people
gonna
have
let me
climbed
attack.
it and still been able to attack, and then some people, like Casey, she used her movement and then forwent her action to climb up the ship, and then bonus action dash to get across. So I don't know. I've probably been a little wishy-washy on it throughout the campaign. We're kind of just loosey-goose rules here.
Okay, well I'll take that loosey-goose rules and try to attack this one.
Go for it.
Dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. And is Orlana's like back up, right?
No, I haven't healed her, but she's stable.
Oh, so I
She's
don't
just
get...
going.
Oh, but I should get sneak because of
Just go for it.
spiritual weapon?
Why not? Go for it.
Cool, perfect. So technically I get advantage. Let me see if I roll a natural 20. No, I rolled another 10. Amazing.
Amazing.
So this 5, 6,
Really
7, 8, 9, 10,
amazing.
11.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
16. Really amazing. 16 points of piercing damage.
And that was with the sneak?
That was with the sneak.
Man, it is not dead yet.
Oh,
Tis just a flesh
It's
wound.
real low. And I think it's probably going to try to flee. So it's probably going to use its action to disengage. And then it's gonna try to swim away. It's like on the edge of the map.
Why did it need to disengage
Wow.
Orlana's
Because
unconscious
of
spiritual
the
weapon?
spiritual weapon.
Oh, duh.
Orlana's unconscious. Darren.
Okay.
Doreen. The mean.
Zoom out a little
Put me
bit.
out of my misery.
I will try.
This fight has gone on for an hour and a half.
So
Honestly, longer. It's like 2 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna
Movement.
say.
Yeah, sure.
We
So we're gonna
strive
come
for this
here.
amount of time.
On the stairs,
We have this
and
people.
I am going to cast
Yeah, kill.
guiding or cast firebolt. Had that been guiding bolted?
Yes, it has. You have advantage.
Sweet.
Sure. Yeah.
That was the last thing I did. Yeah.
Cool. That is a 21 to hit.
Yes.
Firebolt.
Yes.
That is 18 points of fire damage.
Oh,
How do you want to do this?
So I kind of want her to be like, you know, swimming away, doing the weird little like, you know how like not the fantasy monster, but like the actual creature basilisks run across water. I kind of want her to be doing that, but with like her tail, just like,
Yep.
and just kind of like point and just straight through the head.
Yeah.
Just burning
I like
straight through the head.
it. Yeah, you sear this all along the back and through the head. And she just sort of like stops and slumps on the surface of the water. And with that, we are out of combat.
And with my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word at 3rd level on Orlana.
Good idea.
Yay!
Orlana wakes up dazed, lying in the water, like, what happened?
See how much
What
she...
happened? That's what happens.
Okay, she is going to get back 11 points.
Nice. Very nice.
Yay.
Huzzah! And, yeah, I'm gonna change the music. Because we're not fighting anymore. Yeah, so everybody, like, sort of, gets up on board and is with each other again. And
Can we roll for Orlana getting up on the boat?
Oh yeah, I'll roll for her. Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
She does have a. I guess you said
Athletics.
strength or athletics, right?
It's athletics.
Athletics. Okay. 15.
15 is the DC.
So Revan, how's that make you feel?
I already said I'm super happy for everybody that made it up on the first try. It's like super cool. Like totally not at all frustrating.
This is the best thing ever.
Hey, at least you weren't the one to go down this session.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's been a long
while.
time since I went down.
Yeah, honestly,
Yes.
Revan
That
got
meme
good.
kind of ended, and it hasn't really happened since.
I'm a little sad about it because I'm not gonna lie, I already started writing the Christmas poem like 2 months ago, and now some of it's
you
not
haven't.
gonna make sense. So I might have to change some of it.
Hot suck.
Or-
You can just
I mean,
do
you
a
could-
nice throwback.
Yeah, it could be just a callback.
Oh, I was gonna say you could just target him, but okay.
I might have to start targeting him because he's the only reason why more of you didn't die. His father Mackenzie.
That's true.
That is so true. Damn.
But man,
Well,
all
we have
right.
to fight another day, hoes.
Yeah. Is there anything in particular that you guys want to do in the aftermath of this bizarre encounter?
I have been gone for 2 weeks. I want to fish.
Oh,
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. That's survival, yeah?
I believe so, but I think I let you add your proficiency bonus because of something.
So it's advantage because of
So
the
your fishing stuff.
the fisher background.
Yeah.
And I'm proficient in survival. So that is a 17.
Yeah, very nice haul of fish. Don't ask me for the specific type of fish, but you catch many of them, and they are of decent size.
An abundance of fish.
A plethora.
Darren's gonna cook dinner for everybody.
Yeah,
yes. We're glad to have you back, by the way.
absolutely.
It's good to be back. I've missed playing.
Well, that's good.
Scotland was fun, but
It'd
missed
be kind of bad
missed
if it was
playing.
like, man, thank God I didn't have to play.
Wow.
Like legit, I would have tried if I could, but like
One day, when one
the
of
first
us
Sunday I was
is-
like in the middle of nowhere, like
One day
half an
we
hour outside
have
of
to
Oban.
get 5 different time zones, okay?
I
Yeah.
couldn't do it when I was
One
in
day.
London. I don't blame you, Benji.
Yeah, it legitimately would have been
Wow.
3 a.m. when
I don't want to say
we
it's because you
started.
don't love us enough, but
No, it's because I don't love you enough. That's why I didn't play while I was in
Yeah.
London.
Actually, wait, no, it would have been 1 a.m.
What
started.
fifth time zone would that work though? Is my question.
what?
What fifth time zone could be like doable? I feel like
Puerto
Like,
Rico.
are they in a different time zone?
Yep.
Like a part
Puerto Rico
of
is
Canada.
1 hour ahead. Yeah, there's a part of Canada that's an hour ahead of Eastern.
Isn't there a place that's like only 30
God.
minutes?
I
or
think
something?
so.
Yeah,
heard
I'm
that.
trying to
It's
remember
like
what.
Labrador or something.
I've heard of
The
it.
I
dog?
actually don't think it's in Canada. There's
It's in Canada.
one
It has to be, right?
place.
Thought so.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah,
I've heard of
it's
it. I just can't
What
remember.
stupid
country
as hell.
is?
No offense to any Canadians that might be listening.
Listen, so if anybody
That
goes
place is made
PR,
up.
we'll be.
Okay.
Canada
Oh,
isn't
actually,
real.
interesting.
Canada isn't real? Is that what you just said?
Wow.
So there are a few
Okay.
countries that are like half an hour off: Venezuela, India, Iran, Afghanistan,
India?
Myanmar, Sri Lanka. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
India's half an
wow.
hour off.
That's
Greenland
Very
isn't bad.
Greenland would be like 2
Look,
hours.
I will
When
make
it-
the sacrifice
Hawaii.
to go to
You're
Greenland.
going to Greenland?
Oh, Hawaii would actually be
That's dope.
doable
Hawaii.
because it would be
Yeah.
2 p.m. when
Is
we start.
Alaska the same as
Is it?
Alaska,
Pacific?
it depends on where you are in Alaska, but it's
This is
either
the most-
Pacific or 1 hour behind Pacific.
Okay.
Alaska's on my list.
So,
New Zealand's not bad either.
all right. So
Oh.
it's dinner on the ship, and you guys are hanging out with each other. Is there
Wow.
anything in particular?
the disrespect, honestly.
I'm sorry, I have to clarify. That was a joke because New Zealand's like 12 hours ahead of Central
Yeah,
Time,
right.
so it's like the
It's
opposite.
literally the opposite side of the world. It could be doable depending on what
Wake
time
up,
of the day it is.
That's true. If it was like 9 and 9.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll say that y'all are having dinner and discussing time zones in Aurelia.
Honestly, valid, because I'm sure there's. Yeah.
Fuck, now am I gonna have to make up time zones?
So is
No.
Kadath all in one
No.
time zone, or do we split down the middle?
Emery was one. Morgan was like 12 hours.
Kadath is. I feel like Kadath is. It'd be like, is Australia all in one time zone?
I was just
No.
thinking you'd
Let
relate
me
to
look.
Australia.
No.
Okay,
About the
then
same
I don't
size,
know.
yeah.
No, Australia's
like
in
they're
3
similar.
time zones.
3,
Mhm.
then Kadath is
Mhm.
probably in 2 or. We'll say Kadath's in 2. I don't know. It doesn't
Australia's
matter.
in 3. I'm
Okay.
literally looking at the map.
So the dinner is great. The fish tastes really, really good.
Excellent. Even. Yeah.
Yep. Is there anything else that your characters intend to do this evening aboard Ocean's Breast? Oh, wow, look at the time.
I do want to have a talk with Allie.
Okay. When do you want to have this talk with him?
Like, I don't know, before bed.
Okay. It's kind of funny and maybe kind of awkward because as you go to leave your room to go find him to talk to him, you find that he is like about to knock on your door.
Of course.
And so it's just sort of like, oh, sorry, did you need a...
No, I was looking for you, actually. So I guess you can just come in if you want. I figured we needed to talk.
Yeah. I think that would be nice.
So I guess we go inside.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we just stand in the door.
You just stand in the door and just stare at each other. Yeah, you walk inside. So what did you want to talk about?
Well, I just wanted to start off this. I know I said it while you were like still under that earrings control or whatever, but I am sorry for like kissing you without your permission because that's kind of not a cool thing to do. And we should have like talked about this and had a adult discussion, but instead I just sort of like...
Hey, look, you don't... I wasn't really in a position to where we could have an, as you would put it, adult discussion. You don't need to apologize for that. You were trying to save me.
Yeah. I'm sorry I couldn't think of anything else to do, though. I was just like, what do I do? I don't know. Oh my god. So, yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of a hectic situation. I mean, the first one was kind of nice. The second one was really confusing. I was kind of on the ground, and you just sort of is a bit much.
Yeah, sorry. The first one was kind of nice, though.
Listen, I've been really kind of awkward and distant the past few days, and I just kind of realized today that that's stupid, and I've been a coward, and that's not really helping anything. So, I don't know. I'm sorry for that. I did some stuff that was outside of my control, and I'm gonna have to deal with that at some point. But I'm kind of sick of all these different things just getting in the way. I mean, you and I have been through too much to then be distant from each other. So I'm not going to be that anymore.
Yeah, I was giving you some time because I felt like you maybe wanted it or felt like you needed it, but I also knew that we'd get through it and it would be fine, so.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like a good... I don't think there's a good time to... You know what? There's no time like the present. I need to say something before, some evil priest comes and kidnaps you, or you pick up some other cursed item, or some evil sea god destroys the world, okay? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm in love with you. So, and let me clarify, it's not Isla, it's not Jack, it's just whoever you happen to be. All right? I don't think it really matters to me anymore. It's just your heart and your soul. And I don't think that's gonna change. You could wake up tomorrow and decide that your name is Bob, and I think it's not gonna matter to me. And I don't really expect anything. Sorry to put that on your plate, but I don't. It needed to be said.
Can I kiss you?
think that would be okay.
Boom. So they do.
Fade to black.
That's a bingo space, baby.
It's a bingo space!
I haven't looked at the bingo cards. So.
It's not on my board, I don't think, but...
Claudia, your reaction had me, like, I had to not cackle. Man.
Oh, me. Okay, let me fill that cell in.
Audrey's gonna be so upset. You know who else is gonna be upset? Caroline for missing
I'm
this.
sorry, Vice
Oh! Carol!
Carol is gonna be upset that she missed
She's
that.
gonna be so upset.
Does anybody else do anything, or is wanting to do anything this evening?
I think so.
Everybody goes to sleep then?
Sorry, I just saw what Casey said. Yeah, no, just
Chilling.
chilling. Yeah.
All right. Well, you go to bed. It's a peaceful night. I have to ask, Revan, do you go to sleep?
I knew that was coming, and I didn't say no earlier, so yes, I did go to sleep.
All right. Revan, as you go to sleep, you find yourself starting to dream once more. Your body, or I should say the pile of scrap that is your body, gets jostled around as the large covered wagon carrying you seems to hit every single bump in the road. Looking around the wagon, you see piles of junk, buckets of bolts and screws, panels of scrap sheet metal in various stages of rust, crates of broken swords, boxes of arrowheads, and the occasional broken down construct or mangled warforged, though all seem to lack that spark of life you've managed to hold on to. After a while, the wagon stops, and a goblin head pops into view at the back of the wagon. The short individual is clothed in ratty brown clothes and has wide yellow eyes. They and several others like them start rummaging through the wagon, grabbing things and carrying them off, and eventually the goblin hauls you off the wagon as well, and you are placed in a lineup with all the other scrap and junk. It's sunny and sandy, a desert somewhere. Strangers peruse the line of junk, pointing at things and making offers. You're passed up for the collection of sheet metal to your right. Eventually, you and the leftover junk are packed back up into the wagon. And you start to recall countless interactions of this sort of same experience. Always jostled around on the wagon, sometimes brought out to the lineup, sometimes not. And the goblins change over time, growing old, being replaced by younger ones that have stepped up to take up the job. Years go by, decades maybe. The repetition of it all and your inability to move and speak causes you to lose track of the exact passage of time. You recall another day just like the others. You're hauled out of the wagon and into the desert sun. This time, the customer is a woman, dressed in brown robes, her hood pulled over her face to shield her from the sun. She lingers in front of the other constructs for a second before coming to a stop in front of you. She converses with the goblins in their language and strikes some sort of deal before kneeling in front of you and removing her hood. She looks human, fair-skinned, her dark hair is kept in 2 braids. Hello there. My name is Kreia. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Hey?
Man, I got in Jawas and a hello there.
That's amazing.
You started describing those like goblins, ratty brown clothes, yellow eyes. I was like, these are fucking Jawas, man.
All right, Misfits, and that brings us to the end of tonight's game. To support us, please like and subscribe. Every little bit counts. And other than that, I really hope you enjoyed the session, and I'll see you again next time.